Yo, what's good with it? What's good with it? It's your boy Simba. So something came to me, right? And I was just thinking, I'm like, wow, so many people's religious teachers are gonna astonish. They're gonna leave their students' mouths on the ground. I can see it right now, bro. I can see it right now. Their students are gonna be in shock, disbelief. I can see it. That when Jesus comes and is arrived, all of the teachers from every religion, all the people who teach everything, they're gonna go up to Jesus and they're gonna be like, Jesus, it's not like we never said that you didn't exist. It's not like we ever said that you 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 didn't exist. We said your name. We mentioned it. And then even the pastors who prophesy in his name, just like the scripture says. Many will prophesy in my name, say Jesus this, on in Jesus' name that, but their hearts are not with Jesus. They're just saying. And I can see it now. But all their students are gonna be watching their teachers saying that, bro. That's gonna be so crazy. They're just gonna be watching their teachers like and see, it's not like I don't really look at this stuff like oh, they're misled and that makes me more better judgment for choosing this side and being on this side. So therefore it's more like I'm smart for being on this team, like because it's not really like that's not really anything, like it's not even about that. Like that's really dumb to think that way. That's really dumb to think that way. But it's gonna be so crazy that they're gonna be saying it because I can see it now. I can see all those leaders like, oh, we mentioned your name, and even other religions like, we never said that you weren't. We never said that you were fake. But the thing is, they're gonna be saying all of that, right? This is the best part. They're gonna be saying all of that like he wasn't there with them. Like he wasn't there when they were saying it. They're gonna be pleading their case like he wasn't there. Like he couldn't see their heart when they were teaching. Like he couldn't see the effect that it had inside of people. Like he couldn't see the momentum that it brought, and like he couldn't see the domino effect that it created, and that it filled their homes and their cities and the world. Like he wasn't there. Like he wasn't in them. Like he wasn't in the students. Like he wasn't in everything, and the students will be watching. Man, man. For anybody, all I ask is ask God to show you what is real. Because when it comes to witches, warlocks, astral projection, all of this spiritual realm stuff, life is spiritual. Everything happens in the spiritual realm before it happens in the 3D. A lot of people get attacked. A lot of people get their stuff stolen in the spiritual realm. Hey, it happens, bro. It happens all the time, especially if you're walking with God. When it comes to the marine kingdom spirits, the ones who send out their incubuses, their succubuses, everybody goes to sleep. You feel me? You've had sex in your dream. You've been eating stuff in your dream. You feel me? You've had your ancestors in your dreams. All these um, spirits that trick and deceive. Everybody has this. But even when you have sleep paralysis, and there's only one name. Like, find out. Look around to see if there's any other name besides Jesus Christ that wakes you up right away, that saves you right away. That's the answer right there. And then once you, that's the best practical way of really understanding that. And then ask God, so then you know who the King of Heaven is, who His Son, who's the King of Heaven. Because once you know that, and then once you attach to that, and then once you look into more information about it, bro, there's really no question. And when you learn to be like Jesus, when you learn to be like Yeshua, He's very proud, and God, who created you in His image, is going to be very proud too. Now, Satan wants God to be disappointed that you are lost, and you can't be lost and turn into something that's lost and get to heaven. You have to be on that pathway, that narrow pathway, and everybody deserves to be in heaven. When I did, everybody was born to go to heaven. The image of God deserves to be in heaven. But, what you become and what you're committed to, giving your will to, ultimately aligns you with your destination. And, we heaven bound, baby. Real talk. But, yeah, man, I can see it now. And it is what it is. Stay loved, stay beautiful. And if any other name works while there's sleep paralysis or any spiritual attacks, and if you don't have spiritual attacks, well, that's probably because you're not on that path. Ask God, and then once you get the answers, to start praying and stuff like that, doing good, turning away from things that you're like, nah, that's probably not good. Watch the spiritual attacks that come. Some people are gonna just want to go back to doing what they do, so those spiritual attacks even leave them. Those are the weak ones, or the ones who are just too addicted to the life. And there's ones who are gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna stick to this narrow path, and I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna have these angels around me protecting me. All this stuff is, bro. Sheesh, bro. It's everybody wants to talk about, like, just let people believe what they want to believe. Okay, I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. All I'm asking you to do is ask God. And once you start getting these spiritual attacks, because life is spiritual, we do not battle against flesh and blood. We battle against principalities and evil spirits of the kingdom of darkness in this world. Life is spiritual. So, if anything, if you don't want to align yourself with that, at least find out, so then your kids is good. At least find out so your family is good. If you lost in the sauce and you happy with that, that's cool. But at least teach people how to protect themselves that are not as strong-willed as you and can take all the hits. All right? All I'm asking, you feel me? And it's for you. Like, and the renewing of your joy is life-giving, and, we're alive to be alive. We're alive to have a lot of life. Plain and period.